What's going on, guys? My name is Erebos. Welcome to today's video. Now today we have a fantastic showcase between Lizardman and Tomb King. Lizardman is leading by my clanmate, actually Farah War, and Tomb King is Bryant. Hope I didn't butcher your name. And let's be looking at, oh my gosh, this swag sacred Kroxigor. Just basically, just doing like a swag dance here. Fantastic. Now, let's actually check this Lizardman army first. It's very tiny, but very effective. We have Sacred Kroxigor ×2, and one of them is the cohort of Holt Regiments of Renown. And for the caster, we do have a Skin Priest Heaven, and he is actually rocking Wind Blast, Harmonic Convergence, and Cube of Darkness. And for the leader, it's none other than Naikai the Wanderer himself, and he's rocking Primal Roar, Miasma of Despair, and Golden Tributes. So basically everything surrounding Lakai is gonna gain also this buff, which is what I really like, the Perfect Vigor. So it's basically this Golden Tribute here. It's gonna give everything Perfect Vigor, which is fantastic. And at the back, at the center, protected by a Skin Cohort Javelin unit, are this Salamander Honey Pact Regiments of Renown. On the side, we have two Red Crisps. In the front, we have two Skin Cohorts, and also in the center, we have Cohort of Sotek, the Red Crisp Regiments of Renown. And that's it. Oh, sorry, there's Ancient Salamander as well. And that's it. That's the army. It's basically a lot of... Oh, we do have a Skink Chief on the Pterodon up in the air. And this is basically a moving artillery piece. It's got 82 shots, and it's gonna do a lot of damage. So basically, gonna do very well sniping Norse and hero units. And as we already trading shots here, we're gonna introduce our Tomb King army. So for the front line, we have Skeleton Warriors ×4, and we have Skeleton Spears ×3. One of them being King Nakash Scorpion Legion Regiments of Renown, and we have two Great Bows, which is fantastic. They're basically the bread and butter from Tomb King roster. And also we have Necro Knights Halberds, which is also a fantastic unit. They have a lot of AP, they have a lot of anti-large, they have a lot of armor, and they have a lot of mass. Fantastic. Leading the army is none other than Cetra the Imperishable himself. He is rocking a lot of things. The Blessed Blade of Fire, Wrath of Fire, Incarnation of Righteous Smiting, which is fantastic, and the Incarnation of Cursed Blade, Unyielding Wheel, and I believe that's it, right? Did I forget anything? Oh, there's one more Scorpion as well, and that's it. That's the army. I like both army. I think this Tomb King army is very standard. A standard Tomb King army you're gonna face when you're playing Lizardman into Tomb King, and which I like to use this kind of list as well. And here, this Lizardman list is basically just like a lot of spank. Just basically charge all in and then just pop Primal Fury and just spank, which is just the way I like it. Alright, we're gonna see all its glory here, and as both armies are about to charge into each other, and we're gonna see some sacred crossbows doing work. Fantastic! Oh my gosh! Look at that! That's just amazing. And here, Red Crisps are chopping away onto this. These are Tomb Guards actually. And yeah, this Sacred Kroxigor actually getting pounded on by those Great Bows and already losing 2 models. Lakai just being a boss here, just basically killing those skeletons. And Sacred Kroxigor coming back in. Lakai still doing work. Fantastic. How does those guys do? Oh, these guys are actually fighting Necro Knights now. I wonder who's gonna come on top. Cohort of Horde is actually losing ground against those Tomb Guards and Necro Knights. I think Tomb Guards are a little bit underrated as I play Tomb King more and more. I feel Tomb Guards are actually quite decent because of Realm Souls. They got to heal 3 times, and also here Cethra pretty much popped all his kit and just dish out a lot of damage onto those Salamander hunting packs, which is fantastic. And Ancient Salamander got occupied as well, which is not the ideal situation. And yeah, those Sacred Kroxigors are not doing so hot here, just getting pounded on by those Necro Knights and the Tomb Guards. In the center, it's not doing so hot for... It's really not doing so hot for Lizardman. It's basically infantry all gone. And this is why I don't really like Rakris, because they don't really have any staying power against even the likes of skeletons. And these Tomb Guards are actually losing ground, about to die out. The Scorpion is right here alongside with Necro Knights, just gonna take care of those Sacred Kroxigors in no time. And Cethra is actually giving this Skink Priest Heaven a chase, which is fantastic. Skink Chief on the air is still just basically trying to snipe Cethra, but Cethra is just way too tanky for Skink Chief. Now here we have a Shakti being summoned onto the battlefield as well, about to just basically dive in the back of those Lizardmans. And so far it looks really great. It looks really grim for Lizardman. But here we do have a 1v1 situation here going on between Nakai and Cethra the Imperishable. But soon some Shakti is gonna join the fight. And they're just basically fighting toe to toe, which is fantastic. Cethra run away, but we're gonna see all the actions from Nakai. Just bank those with Shaktis, but these are summoned ones. And Cethra in the background just basically killing more Shaffilis, I believe. Look at this. Rakris is unbreakable, so they're gonna hold the line quite well. But the thing is, they're also not very tanky, they're very fragile. And here Nakai just trying to dish out more damage onto Cethra. Cethra is fighting back, and Nakai has died. Oh, Nakai got knocked out. He did not die, he just knocked down by Cethra. And now Nakai is fighting all these skeletons and Tomb Guards. Look at that, just walking through the skeletons like it's nothing, and just basically chasing that big kitty. Let's go, Nakai. And meanwhile, getting shot by the Grey Balls. Not a fantastic situation here for Nakai. Ooh. Are they gonna have a final showdown? Cethra just being really dodgy against Nakai. Oh, there you go. Nakai finally catched Cethra. This is the epic final showdown everybody's waiting for. But Cethra just running away. Meanwhile, all these Tomb Guards and skeletons are just basically trying to hold Nakai in place while those Great Balls are shooting him. Now, that's it. That's the game. So I would say that Pharaoh War's plan actually didn't work, because the Sacred Kroxigors and Rakris are just not enough against Necro Knights and the likes of Tomb Guards. So basically, the plan was to just basically attack and spank and just basically push through in the center, but Tomb King actually holding quite firmly with skeletons, scorpions, and Cethra, and also Necro Knights. So yeah, Tomb King, I mean, is actually quite legit. It's very, very good, and Nakai is kind of like a meme lord now. He just basically picking for the for the great look, but it's not really effective in terms of I mean, compared to Ancient Skeleton, Stegodon, Ancient Stegodon lords like Lord Mastermandi, and also, you know, the Red Christ and Lord, and also compared to Carnosaurs, Nakai is just basically it's like a joke in my opinion, because I tried to use Lakai and to do something, but he turns out to be just like Gringo. You just basically pick for fun, and yeah, which just basically show in this game. Hope you guys enjoyed the cast. I know I did enjoy it, and for now, Oracle Boss signing off.